What is up, peeps? LUI, pretty much post-workout, quite post-workout, but anyway, let's do this. First thing first, the name is the LUI, obviously. Secondly, the game, it is the game of Mr. Olympia. Thirdly, the subject, 48 hours out, pre-judging already, right? It's gonna be on Friday, so 2 days from now. The tension is at its pinnacle, it is at its highest. Now, the picture you're looking at is an exclusive picture, you never saw it nowhere. I had to crop it to remove his wife from the back scene right there out of respect. This is a marvelous back of Mr. Victor Martinez. Now this picture I do have since few days, so I think it's like 4 or 5 days old already. Not out of the oven as of yet. I received another picture of him, you know, showing the thickness of that lower back, and it's just marvelous, right? Now, a lot of people disregarded Victor. They don't even have him in the top 10. I was even laughing at that, right? Now, either you are right or pretty much I'm right. We'll see how it goes. In my opinion, this guy is not only in the top 10, but he is top 6 material, and he is deep in that top 6 lineup. That being said, the lineup is so stacked this year. It's gonna be amazing. So talking about him, let's see what he consumes. Obviously, you can read what I wrote here on my social media. Anabolic chicken, and yes, even though he prepped in the US, he was on the East Coast for the last month or so. His chicken, that I guarantee you, was actually provided by Kuwait. So he was on that anabolic chicken on a day libre. Proper consumed chicken. That's what's up. So he was sarcastic, but he said it rather quickly in an indirect message.
This is what's getting me all the way to the Olympia.
This is what's getting me all the way out to the Olympia. Now, of course, I mean, there is a lot of technical know-how behind building a masterful body like that, but the anabolic chicken, it's no joke. I mean, it is that pure. You have an edge on the competition if you consume the purest thing out there. It is what it is, guys. Now this is Kevin Levroni. Of course, it's a picture of old, marvelous, not even Photoshop. He was this anabolic. So as I stated, I said, bro, what if Kevin comes in like this in 48 hours from now? Thank God I will not be in Vegas, because I need to be rather seated to see this. It will be a sight to basically lose consciousness if you take a look at it, right? Next year, though, I might be doing the commentary at Mr. Olympia if they agree for me saying properly displayed and absolutely to be saluted, and these gains are absolutely loyal, and sometimes I might say these gains are oil. So if they accept my honesty, I might be doing the live commentary next year at the Mr. Olympia. This video, though, mostly is about Heath. I'm gonna leave it at the end because he is a sight to be seen, right? This is the latest footage about him. Trust me, it's all kind of 3D. Next to him, bro, do I even lift? This is the LUI today. Did some back, actually. This was back day. I was trying to find a proper angle, unsuccessfully so.
Yeah, bro, I look absolutely anabolic. Let's see the back game one more time. My traps, don't get it twisted. It is pretty much loyal. I can't showcase them here, but
Properly displayed.
story goes to say that if Kai Green has my...
There we go. Talking about Kai Green, I was doing some jokes back and forth with him. This was the latest kind of, I don't know if Shakespeare or Shakes beef, for God's sake.
There you have it. 3 days out of Mr. Olympia 2016. Mr. Kai Daily Green posts this 2 chunks of meat, 2 slabs of beefy meat down there. Absolutely properly displayed. Not sure if Shakespeare or Shakes beef.
Not sure if Shakespeare or Shakes beef. Now, I made a lengthy video about this footage yesterday. as far as I know, a lot of you told me this. We think that it is from 2 years back. Because granted, this year at the Arnold Classic, times and again, we noticed, and I pointed that out rather publicly, that his back, last spread, was not loyal. It looked sloppy, looked soft. Now this was 2 years ago. Bodybuilders evolve, right? So I don't know if it is recent or not, but most of you told me it is 2 years ago. Will he ever regain this kind of back? I don't know. But this back was absolutely amazing. Now granted, his traps are still lagging. I mean, compared to freaking Phil Heath, Dorian Yates, and the rest of these guys. I mean, he's not a brutal Bertil Fox when it comes to the traps, right? But the back, though, the thickness down there is just properly displayed. Talking about proper, though, thing is, you know, Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath, he's chilling. This year, he's absolutely relaxed. Hence, I posted a random picture, as you guys can see, about a Porsche, right? Just a Porsche like that. And let's see the comments here real quick. What are the comments, bro? Oh, what are the comments? Comments are not loyal, bro. Anyway, I posted this picture right here, and Phil Heath commented right away. He said, bro, I mean, he spoke about the reality of Porsches, how when you order them, you're gonna wait like 14 months and this and that. So he is kind of chilling in a sense. He's not worried about it whatsoever. That's the comment, right? He said he's gonna buy a Ford, I think, as you guys can read. Where is Phil Heath? Phil Heath waiting on the new Ford Mustang because it is supposed to be even better and stronger than the 350R, which is the current Shelby. It has 5.2 liter flat crank V8, 525 horses. Baby, please. But let's proceed talking about the current Mr. Olympia. Take a listen and take a look at him. This is deep into the prep. Merely, I'm guessing just like 48 hours ago or so. Look at the death face, kind of almost wrinkles in that face. His voice is absolutely depleted as well. Beard, pretty much salt and pepper, gray beard. But look at the 3D in these arms, and please be seated because the 3D effect is just startling. It is no joke. Those radiobrachialis are literally bellies. I mean, they're like balloons everywhere. Balloons everywhere.
Getting ready for the 2016 Mr. Olympia, and I'm ready for war. My weight started off at like a little bit over 280 pounds, and over the last 4 months was able to get that down in the 260s, and then now I'm in the 255, 257 range. Striking distance, of course, of 248. That's kind of like where I'm looking forward to competing at. I always felt like if I could be 248 to 252 on stage, conditioned full 3D like I've been known to be, it's unbeatable. You know, when I land...
Shit, I mean, seriously, look at those radiobrachialis or brachioradialis. Literally balloons, and they basically have a freaking... Look, it's like a butt. A bubble butt, right, that have a crack. For real, I mean... Quite frankly, I don't remember anybody having that muscle group develop in such a fashion. I mean, you know, Boo Bunder has crazy arms. Dorian Yates used to have crazy forearm development. Lee Priest, and so on and so forth. Frank McGrath has some crazy forearm development. But when it comes to the radiobrachialis itself, this muscle, it's literally taken its independence. It is disregarding the arm and going on its own, bro. Look at that.
I'm in Las Vegas. That's the home of Mr. Olympia. That's been my home for the last 5 years. Going on number 6. So we'll see you guys in Vegas. Peace. Getting ready for the...
That's what's up. I'm telling you what, as I mentioned here on the comment, repeatedly, in a calm way, in a very adamant way, he told me, bro, this year is different. I'm bringing something else. So he is aiming and shooting literally for a milestone of a version. There are those kind of versions, as you guys remember, 1993 Dorian Yates. It's a shocker. When you Google right now Dorian Yates, first pictures that come usually, you will absolutely find those 1993 black and white famous photo shoot. These pictures surfaced on Flex magazine about 6 weeks prior to Mr. Olympia, so they were probably in July 1993, right? And they demoralized completely the ranks. Everybody was hoping to be just second. They know that there is no way in hell to be this guy for the numbers one spot. I mean, Flex Wheeler was at the best at his height, right? He was coming from 2 wins, the Ironman and the Honor Classic. He was very good, but next to Dorian, bro, it was a different ball game. Same goes with the milestone year 2003 of Ronnie Coleman, Big Ron, as you guys recall. He was kind of weak in 2002 next to the big giant Gunther Schlierkamp, right? He was literally afraid of him. He lost to him, right? So he had to upgrade his package, and he trained, if you guys know what I mean, quite significantly more. And in 2003 he left humanity, right? He was just a big fauna, a freaking T-Rex of a dinosaur right there. And this guy right here, you know, he's not like a mass monster, but it's pretty much balls and balloons and bellies everywhere. It's roundness. Phil, you know what? I speak to this guy like on a daily basis, but I can't afford to be like funny with him in this kind of deep, you know, like in peak week. But after that, I'm gonna ask him a question. Phil Heath, how on earth can you wash your neck with those kind of bellies on your forearms, on your arms? I mean, it's just impossible. It's not humanly feasible for this gentleman to wash basically his neck. It is that outrageous. So be ready, guys. We're out for a milestone of a proper year this year. Absolutely to be saluted. Don't forget to like the video, and if you're not aware, it's gonna be on Amazon.com/Mr. Olympia, and as far as I know, as per Flex magazine, it's gonna be free. So again, Amazon.com/Mr. Olympia on HD on a nightly, properly executed video, bruh.